Ladies and gentlemen, good Friday afternoon. This is Jason Dreamer, and I am giving you my picks for the Friday night SmackDown WrestleMania weekend special, as well as nights 1 and 2 of WrestleMania, and a little bit of a reason why I think the winners are going to be who the winners are going to be. We'll start with the Friday night SmackDown pair of matches, which we are getting tonight. I'll start off with, I'm taking Shinsuke Nakamura to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. They're pushing Nakamura, so Nakamura winning the trophy I can see. Now, as to whether they push him from there or not, or he, like Corbin and Strowman, just goes right back down the mid-card or out, like Big Show did after Big Show won his Battle Royale. No, wait, Big Show didn't? Yeah, Big Show won the first Battle Royale, didn't he? Yeah, it was Show, Strowman, Corbin, and now I think Nakamura, and who knows what's going to happen for Nakamura. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong on who the previous winners are, but I think it was Big Show, because he looks similar to Andre. Then Braun, because of how big he is. And then King Corbin, because they had a plan with the King. But I'm going with Shinsuke Nakamura this year. The other Friday night SmackDown match is it's a fatal four-way for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I'm going with Street Profits taking the title back from the Dirty Dogs. Also involved in the match are Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis, and Dominic and Rey Mysterio. I'm going to mix the Night 1 and Night 2 WrestleMania picks together because of the fact that basically some of the matches are going to intermingle for a reason later on, and I'll explain those reasons as I go through these. We're going to start with Night 1 with the WWE Championship. I'm thinking Bobby Lashley is going to beat Drew McIntyre for a couple of reasons. Bobby Lashley's going to have, obviously, a VP at ringside, and recently we saw the Hurt Business is no more, meaning the Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin barred from ringside stipulation is now dead and shriveled away because the Hurt Business broke up. Now that stipulation is gone because of them breaking up as a stable, I think tonight Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander sneak in and cause an issue, and the Hurt Business is all of a sudden going to be back together. Which means Drew's losing, and Drew's losing for a reason. So I'm going with Bobby Lashley to retain, and they're going to use tomorrow night's Monday Night Raw to bring Brock Lesnar back to set up Lesnar and Lashley at SummerSlam, unless they put Lashley in the match at Money in the Bank for the title and decide to have Lesnar win the Money in the Bank again, which is going to probably tick off a mighty large number of fans. And yes, we are getting 25,000 fans in the stadium tonight. We get 25,000 different fans in the stadium tomorrow night, from the sounds of it. Although we might get a lucky few that bought this. Now, I'm going to move on to the next match, because this is part of the reason why I think Drew's losing.
On night 2, Sheamus will challenge Matt Riddle for the United States title. And I think Sheamus is actually going to win that match. And then night 2, he's going to brag over winning the title and Drew losing, reigniting that feud and having them possibly set up a match between Drew and Sheamus for the US title at Money in the Bank. So that's the reason I think Drew's going to lose there and why Sheamus is going to win. And I don't know what the plan with Riddle after that is, but it seems the way Drew and Sheamus were pretty much going there for a while that those two were going to meet at Mania for the title. I think they decided, no, let's turn this from the WWE title feud into a feud for the US title. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. On night 1, we're going to see a five-team tag team turmoil match with the Riot Squad, Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, taking on Team Flex, Dana Brooke, and Mandy Rose. Also involved in the match, rumors are that tonight Carmella and Billie Kay are going to be thrown in the match. This rumor's been going for a week now. I personally don't see them winning the match if they get added. The other two teams that are absolutely involved in the match right now are Natalya and Tamina and Lana and Naomi, and I don't see those teams winning. I see the Riot Squad coming together, gelling like they used to, and winning the match. They will then go on to face Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler on night 2, and I think, regardless, and here's where I differ with my opinion, regardless of who wins the tag team turmoil match, based on recent storyline of action going on, I think the challengers who win the turmoil match are going to win the women's tag team titles. Because what they're going to do is they're going to probably very temporarily break up Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. So Nia Jax can go after the women's championship by herself. And, the championship she looks like she's going after is going to be the SmackDown Women's Championship. And scenario, I got that, but I'll get to that here in a minute. Because I think Sasha Banks is going to retain over Bianca Belair. Because after Banks retains, they're going to have Nia Jax accompanied by Reginald at Money in the Bank, possibly, or at SummerSlam. Nia Jax is going to win the title at Money in the Bank, turn around, lose it to Bianca Belair at SummerSlam because of Shayna Baszler, thus setting up for a run until whenever they do Shayna Baszler versus Nia Jax versus Bianca versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's title, and they could do that as far in the future as Survivor Series, Fatal 4-Way Elimination right there. Survivor Series is always about elimination matches, so Survivor Series, it ain't traditional tag team, but it's still elimination style. Book it, WWE. I mean, you seem to like to take Conman's ideas and my ideas like you did with Booker T and Goldust as a tag team years ago. So, there it is, right out there, right in front of you. And yes, technically I'm calling you out, but come and take it. here's your free idea for Survivor Series. Getting on with the next match. On night one, we're going to have the Raw Tag Team Championship between the New Day with AJ Styles and Omos as the challengers. I think they'll give it to AJ Styles and Omos so AJ Styles can take his United States title, his Intercontinental title reign, his WWE Championship reign, and with the tag team titles, become a Grand Slam champion inside WWE. Now, I believe if I recall right, he's an Impact Wrestling Grand Slam champion. I think he's held the Legends title, which was the TV title, I believe, at one point. He's held the TNA World title, I know that for sure. He held Tag Team Gold, I believe, and I know absolutely he held X Division Championship. But anyways, as far as I know, that'll make him the only man from Impact Wrestling and WWE to be Grand Slam champion in both companies. Moving on, also on night one, we got a tag team match in which I believe we're going to see Bad Bunny and Damian Priest beating John Morrison and The Miz by way of Bad Bunny pinning Morrison to keep Miz looking strong, because I highly suspect they might try again to have Miz go for a singles title. And I just get a weird feeling that at some point they're going to have Morrison turn on Miz after Miz wins the United States title somewhere down the road. They're going to have Morrison get jealous of him winning titles. They're going to have him beat Miz for a title. They're going to have Morrison lose the title. And then they're going to have Miz and Morrison make up and get back together. And all this before next year's WrestleMania, probably. Moving on, I'm picking Cesaro over Seth Rollins to help elevate. I don't think the lost person's Daddy Drip. And they'll have Seth lose
with a purpose. Whether it be for Seth to maybe blow up and go after people and become uber heel, or to elevate Cesaro alone. I don't know what they're thinking, but I'm thinking this is what they need to do. Night one steel cage match. I have Shane McMahon possibly beating Braun Strowman with a lot of outside help that we don't see coming. Probably this is how they're going to get Dabba-Kato back on TV. Any way you look at it, Shane's going to probably take a elbow drop off the top of the steel cage and have him hit Strowman with that to give him the win. But they could purely just let Braun destroy Shane in that match. But Shane could absolutely be put to his side of the cage and the cage break and Shane just win that way. But I do believe we're going to get a Shane elbow drop off the top of the steel cage. And I do believe they're going to let Shane McMahon win somehow. I believe that's the last of my night one matches. Yeah, so moving on to the rest of the card for night two. Fiend versus Randy Orton. Obviously, they got to make the Fiend look strong again like he used to be. Only stronger and nastier, so they're going to have Fiend probably squash Randy Orton at WrestleMania. I mean, there's no way this match is going to last 5 minutes if they want to make him strong.
Let's see. I lost my spot. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm just talking about the Fiend squashing Orton. Next match. Where's the next match here? Where's the next match? Oh, the Nigerian Dream match. I have it right here. Damn, it was a big gap. I don't know why that was. I have Apollo Crews under that new Nigerian gimmick of his, winning this one and taking the title from Big E. Somewhere along the line, Big E's going to get a rematch, get that title back, or something. Then they're going to have Crews come back, win the title, and then do something where they're involved in the match and Big E just gets elevated a little above the title to the point where he could enter the main event at the lowest level and still be a main event character. I see them doing a program between him and Cesaro at one point, with the winner of that going after the title. That could possibly all culminate through No Way Out and WrestleMania next year, or Fastlane and Mania next year maybe. But I see Crews using the final match at SummerSlam between him and E for the title, with E losing because of either a new tag team partner for Apollo Crews or maybe a new stable altogether. I see Kevin Owens beating Sami Zayn because of Logan Paul being at ringside and getting sick of Sami and all this and all that conspiracy theory stuff, and him just finally turning on Sami and causing Owens to win. Thus, Sami Zayn uses this to either drop the conspiracy theory, which I doubt. He'll add Logan Paul to the theory, if anything else. But we'll see where they go from here with that. I see Rhea Ripley successfully winning the title from Asuka. I think the rumors might be correct. I think Becky Lynch is going to come running out at that point, setting up her return. Rhea might beat Lynch in her return to hold on to the title, thus leading to a triple threat at SummerSlam maybe. Or maybe Becky wins, and at Money in the Bank, maybe Asuka will win Money in the Bank again. And then at Money in the Bank, she cashes in right away. And we get the Raw Women's title match between them. We couldn't get last year because about that time last year, Becky Lynch left WWE because she got pregnant. And I think it's wonderful that her and Daddy Drip have started a family, but I think from what I heard, where I believe they're living in Florida, it wouldn't take too much time for Becky to go from home to the arena, and then her and Seth go back home to be with their child, with Becky taking maybe a couple weeks more off if they're setting up for Money in the Bank. But that's just my opinion on that one. And finally, the triple threat match for the Universal title. Now, I agree Roman Reigns is taking time off, so there's no way he's retaining tonight. However, I agree. I think there's going to be an accidental super kick. I think they might want to try that. Roman is so ticked that he ends up having to go and possibly lose this match at Money in the Bank. All right, here's why I say this. Accidental super kick by main event Jey Uso hitting Roman by accident. Daniel Bryan's going to hit his running knee. He's going to get up right into a spear by Edge. Edge is going to pin Daniel Bryan in 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is going to come out on Friday Night SmackDown. I didn't lose my title. I didn't get pinned. I didn't tap out. We're going to get Edge, Roman at Money in the Bank. Edge is going to retain because Uso, all the way up to SummerSlam, he's going to take time off probably. Go have his break, do whatever he's going to do, if the rumors of him taking a break are true. In the meantime, they're going to do a program with Edge and Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan winning the title at SummerSlam, maybe. Edge then wins the title back at some point. Survivor Series, Roman Reigns comes back. Edge, Roman have their rematch. No. I think actually Edge is going to let Daniel Bryan take the next challenge from Roman, actually. I'm going with Edge at Mania. Money in the Bank, Edge should retain. SummerSlam, Daniel Bryan winning. Program all the way up to Survivor Series. Roman comes back. Battles Daniel Bryan, takes the title back. And then the whole thing with the Usos, Jimmy Uso coming back should be in there somewhere. But maybe it's Jimmy Uso coming back and on purposely kicking Roman. And then while Roman's taking his break, we got Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso going on until Roman gets back and puts the nail in that coffin. And then makes it Jimmy, Jey, Roman, all one family again. I could be wrong though. The rest of that pick could change over time based on what the storylines go as. But
those are my predictions for WrestleMania tonight, this weekend, and all. Once again, I'll run down my picks real quick here at the end of the video. I got Shinsuke Nakamura and the Street Profits winning tonight. Saturday night, tomorrow night, I got Sasha Banks, Bobby Lashley, Bad Bunny and Damian Priest, AJ Styles and almost Shane McMahon, Cesaro, Riot Squad. Night 2, I give it to the Tag Team Turmoil winners to take the titles. Sheamus, Kevin Owens, Apollo Crews, The Fiend, Rhea Ripley, and Edge. And that's basically my 16 WrestleMania weekend picks. Not much more to say than that. Then good luck to everybody. And for me, it may be Friday afternoon before SmackDown, but who knows? I doubt I'll get 16-0. I doubt it. WWE's notorious for making me wrong. Look at Survivor Series last year. I went 0-8 on all 8 matches. So, see you guys tonight for Friday Night SmackDown. If I don't see you on SmackDown, I'll see you for WrestleMania Night 1 or Night 2 in Conman Street. Good night, everybody.